So today we're going to talk about one of the ways we can modify and kind of correct the peel-out effect on our single leg deadlift, and a couple exercises we can break into to free that up. So basically peel out on the single leg deadlift. Our forward bend is, as we go forward into our single leg deadlift, we'll get kind of like a little peel out across here. Instead of getting a nice crease into the hip, as we go forward into it, we're starting to get a little more hip abduction going outwards from front view. So as we're going forwards, we'll get a little bit of a peel out like so, meaning we can't really crease into the hips, sit into a long glute, tend to throw a lot more tension to our T-band and lose some of the rooting in our foot. So one of the ways we can replicate this motion is with our kind of our deep sit back in the oblique sitting. One of the advantages of this is we can take away the balance needed in the foot, so we take away one, we can kind of like regress the base of support a little bit. So instead of staying on the foot with the tripod, we're pushing more from a knee. And when we go into the elbow, we can add in a little bit of midsection abdominal control that we might not necessarily be getting in the air. So when we get that deep sit back into the oblique sit, and we really work on that hip crease over, it basically replicates the same like deep motion of the hip. So if I were to be in the bottom of my single leg deadlift in good form, I would just freeze frame that and roll over onto my side, I'm going to be pretty much in that deep position of the oblique sit side bridge, or the diagonal, so whatever you call it, the low oblique sitting. So as I roll across into here, and I drive out, and then I get my nice controlled lowering back into it. If I get down to like this portion, it just kind of collapses. I get like kind of a lump effect. It's just not, it's not a good control. Now, if I can't lower from here to here in complete control, I'm not going to expect myself to put my foot on the ground, add a little extra point to balance on, still get into the same position on the hip and be able to get back out of it. As soon as I get that low, it's going to say I can't do this. It's going to want to flick up. I'm going to want to throw down some lateral column IT tension most likely. My foot's going to deviate one way or the other, and I'm going to lose the motion. So whenever we're having some issues with our peel out on our single leg deadlifts, we can always regress back to the kind of that deep sit down into the oblique sit side bridge. We should be doing great form on all of them anyway. But if you're having some issues with that, main thing is as we want to really emphasize that roll and crease across the hip, to drive out, and make sure we really work that lowering all the way down back into it, and we don't lose that last inch or two as we get into that long eccentric on the glute and the posterior hip musculature. So I hope that helps a little bit. That can be one of the major deviations with the single leg deadlift. In the notes below, we'll put a link to the deep lowering on the oblique sit side bridge. And any questions or comments, please give us a call or email. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.